So today I decided to s- sort all the farming games I've played from best to worst on a tier list. No, as being an amazing game that I would recommend to anyone even remotely interested in farming games. A also being really good games, but they have to be more interested in farming games, a lot more interested in farming games than remotely, than just remotely to to get into A tier. B tier is farming games that were were pretty. I found pretty good, but nothing amazing. C are farming games that I enjoyed, but don't think they're anything special. D are farming games at all. D are farming games I I was disappointed by, but considered someone they're more geared to really liking them. F F is farming games that, well, I haven't, don't think I've played any truly terrible farming games. F are farming games that if you are playing a better farming game instead of this, what are you even doing? And no opinion is for farming games I've technically played but have barely done anything in them. Dim. Okay. Okay. These are the list of farming games I have played. I don't consider it's worth noting I don't consider Dinkum a farming game, but a lot of people do, so I figured I had to include it here. Here. Well, obviously, Stardew Valley is going to the top of S tier. There's a reason it's the icon of farming games. It has such a good. It has so many small goals and such a good end game, and it really makes farming fun. And the characters feel so alive. Moonstone Island goes to B tier. It was a pretty good game, but I definitely played a lot of better farming games. So Moonstone Island is basically a mix of Slade Aspire, Stardew Valley, and Pokemon. If you want to do it like that. So if you want to say it like that. And hey, it works well, but it's nothing. That combination works well, but it doesn't make the game anything special. Dalek Town is A tier. It's genuinely one of the best farming games I've played. But it's a soft apocalypse farming game. We build farming game. It's a soft apocalypse farming game in where you build upwards instead of with a side view 2D instead of top down 2D like most 2D farming games, and you build upwards. Words make it a platform farm. It's really good, but I can't honestly see myself recommending this to people with only a slight interest in farming games, unlike Stardew Valley and the next one I'm going to put in S tier. Sunhaven goes. Sunhaven is. I'm putting Sunhaven in F tier. Tier. While it might have improved since then, the last time I played it, it had a lot of flaws and was very buggy. And yes, this was post early access. And although I liked the story, there wasn't a lot else I liked about it. That stood out. Okay, and Disney Light, but I just found it far. Disney Dreamlight Valley goes into D tier. D tier. While I could see someone interested in Disney play liking it, I really did enjoy the farming. I really did enjoy how the farming felt. It's basically a 3D farming sim with Disney characters. Lightyear Frontier goes into C tier. It was a decent, more free for farming game where you send farm to support other space colonies instead of make money. But it was decent. But I don't think it was anywhere close to remarkable. I haven't even figured out how exactly you're supposed to play this Farming Simulator 1919. So, yeah, it's going into no opinion. Oh, and Grimshire is going in S tier. Second best farming game I've ever played. Worthy of sitting on the same pedestal as Stardew Valley, even in its early access state, because of the change of dynamic from profit farming to subsistence farming to keep people alive in times where when people are going to die if you don't eat enough food to do a common store is pretty good. You mainly make your money from mining in Grimshire. Next is Dinkum, which I'm putting in A tier after Dalektown. It's pretty good, but I do warn you, if you start in new, it can be tedious on a second playthrough. But if you only have one playthrough, it won't be that bad. This is going to be my most controversial pick, but I'm putting Fields of Mystery in F tier. There's no way I can recommend this. There are so much, like, at best, it does farming game cliches, and at worst, it deviates from the norm by making things worse. 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 Like the the seasons are carbon copied. No, that is not what you're supposed to do for a very good reason. I'm going to put Harvest Moon above Disney Dreamlight Valley in the detail, considering the time it was made. But if you watch that stream where I played it, you might recall it pretty much bored me to sleep. But it was basically the first farming game, or at least the first farming game anyone cared about. So considering that I think indeed there is reason about, since, well, it really disappointed me. Someone in the 90s early 90s would probably like it. And Paleo Pines I've barely played, so it goes into no opinion tier.